Welcome back to my channel Kashish Khan Classes. Today I will be covering Accounting Standard 4. If you find this video helpful, then do subscribe the channel, hit the like button and do comment it below. Let's begin. Accounting Standard 4. Contingency and event occurring after balance sheet date. What is an event occurring after balance sheet date? These are significant event. Now the event should be significant, both favorable and unfavorable. It can either be favorable or it can be unfavorable, that occurs between the balance sheet date and the date on which the financial statements are approved by board of director in case of a company and by corresponding authority in case of any other entity. Let's simplify this with the help of a diagram. Suppose a financial year starts from 1st April 2022 and ends on 31st March 2023. BOD approves the financial statement on 10th June 2023. Now, any event which occurs between these two dates, the date of balance sheet and the date on approval of financial statement by the board of director, will be termed as event occurring after balance sheet date. This event can be further categorized into two types of event. First is adjusting event and the second one is non-adjusting event. Both these events have a different meaning and different accounting treatment according to AS4. Let's see what is an adjusting event. These are the events which provide further evidence of condition that existed at the balance sheet date. Let's see in the example. This is the financial year starting from 1st April 2022 ending on 31st March 2023 and BOD approves it on 10th June 2023. Now suppose if on 10 July there is a fire in the debtor premises and on 10th May he becomes insolvent. Although this event has occurred after the balance sheet date, but as condition was existing at the date of balance sheet, this is an adjusting event and balance and assets and liabilities should be adjusted accordingly. Profit and loss, bad debt should be debited in profit and loss, and in balance sheet debtor should be reduced from the financial statement of the year 1 April 2022 to 31st March 2023. What is an non-adjusting event? These are the events where no condition existed on balance sheet date or event which do not relate to the condition existing at the balance sheet date. Let's take the previous example where financial statement begins on 1st April 2022 ending on 31st March 2023. BOD approves on 10th June 2023 and the debtor becomes insolvent. Now this situation is a non-adjusting event because in the year 1/4/2022 to 31st March 2023 there is no such condition which existed. That means there is no such condition which give us the hint that the debtor will become insolvent in the coming days, and so this event will be considered as non-adjusting event, and assets and liability should not be adjusted. Significant non-adjusting event. If non-adjusting event is of significance important, then these events should be disclosed in the report of the approving authority, which means in case of a company it should be disclosed in BOD report. What is in significance important? A significance matter has the ability to impact the decision of the user of the statement. If a non-adjusting event is of a significant non-adjusting event, then this should be disclosed in the approving authority. Some examples are significant amount of changes in material, commitment affecting the financial statement position of the enterprise, decline in the market value of financial statement. Till now, we have studied that if a event is non-adjusting event, no treatment of assets and liability should happen. However, if such event is a significant non-adjusting event, it should be disclosed in the approving authority. On the other hand, if an event is an adjusting event, it should be the assets and liabilities should be adjusted of the financial statement accordingly. However, there is an exception to this general rule of non-adjusting event, which is invalidation of going concern assumption. If at any point of time there is a doubt regarding the impact of going concern assumption, then assets and liabilities should be adjusted accordingly, even that an event is non-adjusting event. For example, destruction of major portion of factory. General rule is that this is a non-adjusting event and we should not adjust the assets and liability. However, as there is invalidation of going concern assumption in the coming future, the treatment should be the financial statement should be prepared on the liquidation basis. Coming to the end of the session, I would like to end up this session with a question for you. What is the treatment of proposed dividend? Is it an adjusting event or a non-adjusting event? Answer this in the comment section, and if you want a detailed video regarding this topic and some of the tricky points of Accounting Standard 4 which might confuse you in the examination, then do comment it in the comment section. I will consider it in the next video. Thank you, and do subscribe the channel.